Well, a lot of you guys might know me as the guy who is obsessed with German stuff, content, language stuff, cultural differences, food, everything. Pretty much anything that's attached to that country, I've been pretty much diving super deep into. But I've always wondered, what do Germans think about America right now? As of right now, in this very instant, how does Germany view America? It's interesting to me because there's been a lot of recent events that have occurred that have me thinking, man, Germany and the rest of the world must be looking at us like we crazy. Like we looking real crazy. Listen, so we recently had a gas shortage here in America. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. It's been all over the news. And people have been acting a damn fool. They've been acting a damn fool. People have been buying gas in like the gallons. My God, I've been buying them which is fine. Buying them in the gallons is fine when you're filling up your car. But people are filling up bathtubs. People are filling up garbage bags. People are filling up toy boxes with gasoline in hopes of storing it somewhere to save themselves from an alleged apocalypse. Like, that don't even make sense. We have a thing here, at least that I've discovered in Florida when I first got here. Something that people love to do when crisis is on the rise and stuff like that. It pops up. You hear rumors of anything happening that could possibly cause a potential shortage. People panic purchase like it is in an Olympic sport. And if you guys don't know what that is, basically, let me give you a brief example. Let's say, because this is a very accurate example, there is a hurricane inbound. We just catch wind that there is a possibility of a hurricane that may possibly touch down in my area. Well, what people do is they go to the local grocery store, they buy up all the water they could set their eyes on. Then they proceed to go to every gas station and fill up every possible container, anything with a hole in it that can store liquid, to the brim so that they do not run dry during a situation like that. Now, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Okay, that's fine. Like, people are just preparing, for the inevitable, but it's not always inevitable. And the amount people purchase when they panic purchase, it's not even almost, it's incredibly greedy. Like, you'll have someone who lives in a household of just two people buying like 90 gallons of gasoline. And then the gas, pump goes completely dry. Like the gas pumps, statewide and nationwide. Well, I can at least speak for Florida. So I'm going to speak for Florida. Go pretty empty on the regular around hurricane season or any time that there is a rumor being spread of the possibility of something being, shortened. Well, the gas pipeline, like it got hacked and shut off for 24 hours. And once that hit the news, people started flocking to gas stations in waves and like in hordes almost, and panic purchasing gas by the thousands of gallons. And a lot of gas stations nationwide ran dry. Like there was no more gas to sell to the public. So I ask you two questions. Does this happen in Germany? And what do you guys think of us as Americans? What do you guys think of Americans as tourists and as people inhabiting our own country? Obviously, we have a new president and stuff. There's been new policies put in place. How do you guys think we've been handling the pandemic? I mean, Florida, I can tell you right now, man. Florida's like, what's a pandemic? A pandemic where? I don't see one. That's how Florida's been handling it. But I'm just curious to see how the world has been viewing us. Because I did make a video a long time ago during the whole protest that happened last year of, the world's opinion of America changing. But I'm making a follow-up video, once again, inquiring what the current thought of America is. Like Americans, America as a country. What is you guys' opinion of us? Because I feel like we're very, I guess, wild would be kind of an understatement, and very impulsive. Impulsive is definitely more of a more accurate word I could probably use for what we've been seeing. But I find it very interesting, and a lot of people, have very similar opinions. People have very different opinions too. It's all a matter of perspective. But from the events of what's happened recently, I could only imagine what people think of us as a country right now. We've had a lot of interesting events happen this year, a lot of wild, reckless events. And of course, you know, even in the entertainment scene where we have like YouTubers doing this giant boxing, you know, tournament thing, which is the least of our problems. That's honestly entertainment. It's cool. But, you know, it's just like, it's very weird. It's very weird. Cancel culture, I feel like, is the most potent in America, the most potent here. Not saying it doesn't exist anywhere else, but it definitely happens here on the regular because everybody likes to tiptoe around public opinion and things like that. It's becoming more of a worldwide phenom as the internet and social media become a bigger part of all of our lives. But particularly with America, I'm wondering what the stereotype is. I need to be prepared for this when I land in a foreign country and people looking at me like, oh, is he about to do what all these other American people do? Or nah, he definitely about to act like all those other Americans for sure. Like, I just need to know, because I know every country has a curiosity of how other countries view them, right? And I have a curiosity myself as how, you know, especially the countries that I'm reacting to. I'm mainly reacting to Germany right now, so I'm kind of curious as to how Germany views America, but I just thought it'd be very interesting, especially during times like these. But the one thing I can say is I hope that there's gas after I'm done making this video, because my tank is almost on E, and it's like day 5 of these gas stations being pretty much run dry of any sort of gas. Like, guys, that to me is insane in itself. The fact that you can run out of gas, that's like running out of water. You know what I mean? Like what? It's different, obviously, running out of water, because you actually need that to survive. But gas, like, that's something you use to get to and from work, to provide money for your living quarters and your families and stuff like that. I feel like that would be, to some degree, almost as important. But I don't know. I've never experienced anything like that until I moved to Florida. So Florida is definitely a weird vibe. And I think like I touched on earlier, like how we've been handling the pandemic and stuff like that as a country. Because now, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but Joe Biden actually just passed out I'm not sure if it was an executive order, but at least he tweeted it out. He was like, hey guys, like, you no longer, if you've been vaccinated, you don't have to worry about wearing, you know, your little face protection and stuff like that. You're good as long as you have been vaccinated. And you know, now you have 50% of the people without masks, 50% of the people with masks. It's been a very confusing time. And I'm going to end this video off with another random question, which is, when do you think travel restrictions will be lifted worldwide? My prediction is basically earliest would officially be August. Latest, I feel like, would be December of this year, but never underestimate the power of bullshit, bro. That's what I gotta say. Never underestimate the power of bullshit, because it comes in waves. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is pretty much a rant video, me trying to get some stuff off my chest. And yeah, I figured this would be a very interesting topic to kind of just open up to my community. Let me know, and I'm hoping to hear from you guys very soon. Reading those comments, and I'm going to try to reply to as many as possible. Take care. Love you guys. Peace. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, you know, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.